Hello, beautiful ladies. I'm back. I'm here to let you know a little bit more about my journey and to share how I started doing this. My thyroid was giving me problems. I was borderline, like many of you, and my doctor recommended to do this protocol. And I went to the doctor the first round. I had no idea what I was doing. He just gave me a printout, some little papers for me to study. I had no idea, like I'm saying, and I just came home, started, trusted him and started working on it. I Googled a couple of things, but I believe I only watched, I did not watch any videos. I've read information about this. So that's pretty much what got me through it. At the end of the first session where you get your doses and everything, the diet and everything, he told me I was done with it and I needed to go to the next phase, and that was really critical, and I had to follow it. And I came home and I had no idea. I was frustrated. I had no idea what I was doing. So I started Googling more, and that's whenever I found you guys. I found HCG Chica and many more out there. Some of those people are not even blogging anymore, but started watching, started listening to what you guys were doing. Heavy Dobby was also somebody I watched her all the time. Um, I don't know. I just kept on going with it. Then I ordered a couple of supplies through ACG Chica. I recommend her. It was pretty easy, and I guess was fast enough through customs, and everything went good. And it comes from overseas, but it was perfect. So it was exactly the same stuff that my doctor was giving me. So I was excited. So then I'm trying it on my own again. Well, I tried it with ACG Chica, but out of all those blogs I watched, I found one that had a interruption in between. Plan interruption, that's how you call it. And I did one of those. So I was not successful at it. Yes, I did my plan interruption, and then I continue, and I think I released about 10 pounds, something like that, 12 pounds, and it was great, but I could not maintain. I stabilized at a good um, weight, but then after that, I had the holidays and everything, and I gained it 7 back. So I'm back on the juice, and I'm trying it on my own. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this time, I just moved. I'm moving, and I work full time, and I have a family, children, husband, and my beautiful Vicky. And everything keeps me so busy. And I don't know how you guys do it and how you guys blog. I actually meant to blog all this weekend, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't find time. But anyway, I'm just going to tell you what happened to me this weekend. Because I'm moving, because I'm under a lot of stress, and I really can't take any days off to get out of the house we used to live in. And um, I take supplements, but I was not watching my iron, and I was getting really cold and weak and restless, and I did not know what was going on with me. So um, somebody at work said, you know what, you better check your iron levels. So I remember that growing up, under stress, I had iron problems. I was anemic. So therefore, I called my husband and I said, I need to stop, and get me some iron supplements. And I couldn't even get up from bed. I was shaking. I was super hungry, but I wanted to throw up every time I ate. So I couldn't hold food. It was just terrible. It was terrible. I really thought I was going to go to the hospital, but just watch what you're doing and what's around you when you are under a strict healthy diet. And it doesn't mean that it's bad for you. It's actually much better that I was on the diet than if I was not on it. I think I would have been just, I don't know, my stomach is usually the one that reacts. Actually, through this diet, I realized that I was gluten intolerant and probably allergic to it. And it has saved me from a lot of trouble. I used to eat things with gluten, and used to be sick for days, and I was not able to eat anything else. So now that I know that I can't eat that, and sugar's really feed my sinuses, and they give me. I had a problem with sinuses, and this thing was swollen, and it was giving me a lot of problems. I was keeping that infection kept on coming back, and then it became a problem with my molars. So I eliminated. That was 2 years ago. After last year of being very healthy, I started eating clean at the beginning of the year, but it didn't do too much for me until my doctor recommended ACG. So therefore, all this stuff, it's all healed from not eating sugars. So you're doing something great. Cutting sugars, it should be for life. Sugars just, they said, is the number one reason of inflammation inside of our bodies. So I don't have any sugars. But anyway, I don't want to go too long. It's 5:47 right now. I'm going to tell you all my supplements and what I usually take. This is what saved my life this weekend. I bought the highest dose, and it makes me sick. It makes me kind of throw up. So I have to be very careful. I have to take it right after I eat something. MSM, I like my hair healthy, so I need to keep a supplement. This one is for joint and connective tissue support. It does help me with, my skin and everything that has to do with my physical appearance. So I love MSM. I recommend it. I must have magnesium. This one has vitamin B2, B6, and it promotes healthy bones, supports nerve and muscle function. It's amazing. Potassium. This one has helped me being hydrated, even though we drink so much water. It says nerve and muscle health, promotes electrolyte balance. So every time you have potassium or you're low in potassium, you usually get cramps, or you feel dehydrated in your skin. I was also really dry. Actually, I got some rash right here from being dry, but I started taking it again, and I do use coconut oil all over my skin so this doesn't happen again. And in my hair, I like to keep it long, but this doesn't appreciate the dryness of no products, so I usually keep it with coconut oil, and it's super moist, as you can tell. And this is like the ends that have been in my hair for a long time. So let me see what else. Oh, this is something that me and my husband take a lot, B12 liquid, because it just gives us a lot of energy. My husband is really hyper, and he loves to eat, and that's what gets him in trouble. And he's super thin and fit, and he's very athletic, so I'm right behind him, but he loves eating. I had to share with you everything he likes to eat. Well, maybe it's not fair. I don't know. I have to have this progesterone cream. It does help me a lot with hormones. And, the thyroid problem. I do take prenatal vitamins. I take the general ones. Magnesium citrate. I do take it for my intestines and how, for them to work well with no fiber in their stomachs. This is something that I must also. Probiotics. Probiotics, B12, have been in the progesterone cream is something that I always keep. I was just commenting on somebody that was saying that was really hungry. I think it was Katie Lee. I use this raspberry ketones. I do recommend them because, I don't lose weight on it, but at least whenever I'm really hungry, I just take it. And that's pretty much it. I keep it in my handy dandy baggie, and everything's super organized. Of course, it doesn't close, but they stay here standing. So everywhere I go, like I just moved. So I carry everything in my baggie, and it fits just very well. But that's my update. I am an average girl, so the best I can do is half a pound of releases a day. So I do admire everybody that can do that, more than that. But I know that if I, like this weekend, I was not feeling well, and I ate a bunch of junk. Like Friday, I ate a nice lunch. I think it was tilapia, but in the afternoon, I had slice of pizza. It was terrible. It hurt my stomach. I couldn't go to sleep, but that happened. And then on Saturday, that's whenever I was really, really, really sick. So I went ahead, we went on a date, me and my husband, so we went and had a nice steak. And by the time it was Sunday, I felt a lot better. So I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. I hope to get this move done. But anyway, passed 10 minutes, so I hope I can upload this. Have a great afternoon, well, evening now, but great releases, and I'll be watching you. Bye.